Lake Natron in northern Tanzania may look calm and beautiful, but its waters hide a chilling secret. At first glance, the lake is serene, reflecting the African sky. Yet it has also produced some of the most haunting images ever seen, creatures that appear to have turned instantly to stone. The water's alkalinity is extreme with a pH as high as 10.5. It is so caustic that it can burn the skin and eyes of animals not adapted to it. The minerals that flow into the lake from surrounding hills, mainly sodium carbonate, give natron its dangerous properties. This same substance was once used in ancient Egyptian mummification, and here it preserves animals that perish in the water, leaving their bodies coated in chalky deposit. Despite the frightening appearance of these stone-like remains, the animals do not die simply by touching the water, as some stories claim. In reality, Lake Natron supports a thriving ecosystem. Algae bloom in the shallow waters, attracting more than 2 million lesser flamingos that use the lake as their main breeding ground. Tilapia and other wetland birds also survive in this harsh environment, creating a striking balance of life and death. Photographer Nick Brandt brought global attention to Lake Natron's eerie reputation in his book Across the Ravaged Land. While exploring the shoreline, he found the remains of flamingos, bats, and other birds coated in white sodium carbonate deposits. Their outlines were preserved so clearly it seemed as if they had been frozen in time. No one knows for certain exactly how they die, Brandt wrote, but the water's high soda and salt content is so extreme it once stripped the ink off my Kodak film boxes within seconds. Brandt collected the animals he found along the shore and placed them in lifelike poses, creating images that blurred the line between death and animation. The photographs were haunting, making the creatures seem as though they had risen once more, alive again in death. The lake itself is a paradox, deadly to some, yet vital for others. During the breeding season, its shallow waters turn into a sanctuary for lesser flamingos. They build nests on small islands that form when the lake recedes during the dry season. For these birds, Lake Natron is not a place of danger, but of survival, offering protection from predators in its harsh caustic waters. More than 2 million lesser flamingos depend on Lake Natron as their primary breeding ground in Africa. The shallow mineral-rich waters provide both nesting sites and algae, their main source of food. In this hostile environment, the flamingos find safety, as few predators dare to approach the caustic lake. Lake Natron is one of 2 alkaline lakes in East Africa, the other being Lake Bahi. Both are terminal lakes, meaning they have no outlet to rivers or seas. They are sustained by hot springs and small rivers, and in the intense heat of the region, water temperatures can soar to 106 degrees Fahrenheit, 41 degrees Celsius. This combination of shallow depth, high heat, and mineral deposits creates a fragile ecosystem. While deadly to many species, it is finely balanced for the flamingos and other organisms that have adapted to the extreme condition. Yet, this balance is under threat. Plans for a hydroelectric power plant on the Iwaso-Njiro River, the main source feeding Lake Natron, could dramatically alter the lake's ecosystem. Reduced water flow would not only endanger the flamingos' breeding grounds but also disrupt the delicate chemistry that sustains life here. The serenity of Lake Natron masks a silent struggle for survival. Though isolated, it wasn't even discovered by Europeans until 1954. The lake has become the subject of global concern. Without protections in place, both the fragile ecosystem and the vast flamingo population remain vulnerable. Photographer Nick Brandt's haunting images in Across the Ravaged Land gave the world a stark reminder of what is at stake. His photos of preserved animals, set against the lake's eerie backdrop, highlighted the surreal beauty and harsh reality of Natron's environment. For many, these images turn the lake into a symbol of nature's unforgiving power and fragile balance. Lake Natron's waters, harsh and caustic, simultaneously create life and preserve death. They nourish millions of flamingos and sustain an ecosystem found nowhere else, while also capturing the lifeless remains of those who cannot endure its chemistry. Now, as development looms on its main river source, questions about the future of this unique place intensify. Will Lake Natron remain a sanctuary for flamingos and a wonder of nature, or will human intervention tip its delicate balance forever? Either way, its haunting beauty ensures it will not be forgotten.